Alright guys, Dan here and I'm with Joe.
Hello.
And today we're going to be doing another list.
Yes, top 10 and top 10
Top 10.
anticipated games of 2018.
So basically
Yes.
we've each like compiled a list of 5 games that we're looking forward to in 2018. And we're just going to read them out and then we're going to rate them on like based on what we've seen so far.
I've also got a bonus, but we're going to leave that to the end. So,
Yeah,
who wants to start off?
I'll let you start, Joe.
Right, okay, so my number 5 is a game that I don't think many people have heard of, but I'm just going to say it is A Way Out. A Way Out is a, I wouldn't class it as I'd class it as kind of like an indie game-ish. It's a, 2-player, it's co-op only, so you can't play single player at all. You have to play with someone else. It's 2 players, and it's basically, imagine if Prison Break was in a video game. You're breaking out of a prison with another friend, either split screen. Yes,
so once you broke out the prison, what do you do?
Then, from what we've seen, which is not much, believe me, it looks like a imagine Telltale without all the, you know, point and click and choices. It looks like a game where you have to rely on each other to work together and basically survive, because after you've gone out of prison, you're on the run. So it looks really good. I don't know what else to say really. It just looks like a fun game to play with someone. And it's got split screen. I mean, come on. No games have split screen anymore.
Oh, wait, local?
Yeah, you can play locally.
That's pretty much extinct now. Like, there's barely any split screen anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Which I feel like is a bad thing, because split screen is such a good feature. It's just so extinct.
So is it like one of those games with like great graphics and all that? What sort of like third person, first person?
Right, so ratings. I'll let you rate A Way Out first.
Obviously there's not much because these are all like early things about games, but I'd say 5 out of 10.
5 out of 5?
Oh, we're doing it out of 5?
Yes.
I said 4. Oh, okay, 2.5.
2.5. Okay, that's fair. Me, I'm a bit torn because I want the game to be amazing, but I'm gonna rate it a 3.5 just because I'm having to be skeptical. Anyway, you're number 5 now.
Okay, number 5, I've got Steel Rats. So, basically, it's made by... Okay, I can't remember who it's made by. But, basically, you're like... It's in the 50s in America. You're like a biker gang, but except, like, it's basically a robot apocalypse.
A robot?
Robot apocalypse, yeah.
Okay, I didn't read that bit. That's new to me. Okay. The game has got 100 times better. And
they have like big bikes and stuff, and like the main character, you have a bike when you drive it, and like fire comes out the back. So basically, you're just trying to survive in this robot apocalypse.
Sounds good, but I am going to say one thing. There is a game this year that did release that had bike combat, and I can't even remember the name. It was that bad. So hopefully it can, not repeat that mistake.
Alright.
Yeah, hopefully.
To be fair,
I'm going to rate
I haven't seen much of it. I'd rate it. Actually, you go first. Go on.
Okay, I'm going to rate it 2.5, only because I'm very.
I'll probably go the same as you, because I can, like, it's got a good concept, but I can see how it can go wrong.
Yeah, that's my main thing.
You can see it going wrong, and
you really
I can see it getting quite boring.
Hopefully.
And, like, don't really know what the missions are yet and all that, but I can see it getting quite.
Yeah, it's very early days for Steel Rats.
Yeah.
Right, I've got my number 4, which this game has been remastered at least twice before. It's Shadow of the Colossus. It's one of the biggest games on PlayStation 2. It's been remastered for PlayStation 3, and now it's being remastered for PlayStation 4. Now, I can rate this game highly because so many people say it's their favourite game. I don't really need to say that much. Yeah. Apart from that, it's really good, and it looks good. And it's just one of those things where it's got an interesting story. I don't really know much about it, apart from it's a kid who's, I think his girlfriend dies, and he has to take on these Colossus beasts.
Yeah.
I don't know much. It's meant to be a brilliant game.
It's quite sad when you have to kill one of them. I've heard.
Oh yeah.
How they're really
yeah.
cool creatures, but you have to kill them.
They look cool. To be fair, they look really cool. But,
yeah, I think the graphics would be great. Although they need
to
be
been
really
remastered
to show...
before, so
yeah.
that is one thing I am a bit. I'm glad they're doing it, but you know, just saying. Anyway,
right,
what would you rate it out of 5?
It's not my sort of game, but I'll give it a 3.5.
Yeah. Me, I would probably rate it a. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 just because I have heard good things about it. So,
yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's.
I'm gonna be like.
This is one of the games where we know that it's good because of it's been out for a while, so we actually know what it can do and we know it's good. So that's probably why we've given it higher ratings, right?
Yeah.
On to the next one. Alright, so number 3. Wait, no, it's not number 3. Wait, is it number 4? It's my number 4.
I think it's number 4.
Is it my? It's my number 4, yeah.
Yeah, it's your number 4.
Okay, what's my number 4 now? My number 4 is Anthem. Yeah, Anthem. So
Anthem. Oh,
I know you're excited for this as well, Joe. So yeah, Anthem. I don't know how to explain it really. It's like a. I don't know what it is. It's like a post-apocalyptic world or something. I know it's open world and stuff, free roam.
Yeah, it looks like a good game. To be honest, it looks really good. But it does remind me a bit of Destiny, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, because I mean, the combat looks great. I think you just fight aliens and stuff.
Yeah, it looks very good. Sorry, we kind of stopped talking because we were dying. We have a reason, okay?
Yeah.
We have a good reason. Anyway, it looks really good. So, thing is, it does remind. It's got that Call of Duty and Advanced Warfare vibe.
Yeah, it's got futuristic. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can fly in like a suit.
Yes.
And stuff. But the combat looks great. It looks like a really. It's very beautiful. Like it's got great graphics.
Oh god, the graphics are super.
And the combat looks really good. So, from what I've seen, I haven't seen much more than like the first bit of gameplay. But I'll give it a 3.5.
I'm gonna give it a 4, just because I'm being very hopeful for this.
So
game.
we are excited for this, and we're like, I want it to be good, but I can see it like. That's the thing with all these games.
That's the thing
with
a lot of these
they have
games,
potential, but I can just see it going wrong.
Yeah, I can see it going bad for a lot of games as well. That's my problem. Anyway, I've got number 3 now, haven't I?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we've got a joint number 3 because we both have got the exact same game.
Oh yeah. So we'll do it together. Spider-Man, basically.
Spider-Man. That is the game. It looks awesome.
Is it PS4 exclusive?
I don't know. I don't think it is, but it just looks so good. I think it's released. Actually, I think it might be a PS4 exclusive.
I think it, but only on PS4. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
So obviously that's good
play
for
PS4.
Us.
You know. Yeah, I'll go with PS4. Exclusive. It just looks so good, and I'm just hoping that it's not going to be a terrible one.
The mechanics look really good. It looks really smooth.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to play Spider-Man? Be realistic.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody wants to play Spider-Man.
It's just fun, swinging around on buildings with the web. It's great.
Yeah, it's good. It's really
and
good.
I can see it being quite fun. I mean.
Yeah.
I guess you could get bored of it, eventually, but I'm not really sure what the missions are like.
Yeah, well, I'm a very big fan of Spider-Man games anyway, so I'm just gonna go with it, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
rate it.
I'll give it a 4. It looks really good.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna give it a
hopeful.
4. I'm hopeful too, so, you know. Anyway.
Right,
What
you're
else?
number 2, Joe.
My number 2. Okay, my number 2 is a game that I've kind of always wanted to give a go, I just never have. I think the thing that put me off with the previous games is the fixed camera angle and the top-down. Not that keen. But this game's been reworked, it's God of War. It's the new PS4 game, and oh my god, does it look awesome. Third-person camera angle. A story where he's not just killing people, he's got a son. It just looks good.
Yeah. Is this
And
the one with
it's
his son?
switched
It's
to
still on
Norse
his son, isn't it?
mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it switched to Norse mythology as well, which is something we have to acknowledge because, you know, it
doesn't really
has
make
changed
much
this
sense.
game.
He's a Greek god, but it's now Norse mythology. Doesn't make much
Kratos
sense.
isn't exactly Greek or Norse.
Oh.
He's kind of just... Well, the thing is, the Greek god of war is Ares.
Yeah.
The Norse god of war, I have no clue. Because I know more about Greek than Norse. But, I still... I don't think Kratos is even the Norse god.
Oh, still fixed, Joe.
No, it's third person, so I'm happy about
that's
that.
good.
So I am actually grateful that they have done that. It just looks good, so I'm happy.
Well, God of War, you know, everyone loves all the games. I've never actually played it myself, but from what I've seen...
I want to. They've remastered God of War 3 for PS4. I've always wanted to give it a go, I just never have.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you going to rate it?
I'll give it a... Again, I don't really play these games, but it does look very good, so I'll give it a 4.
Yeah.
I mean, people are hyped
I'm going to give it
about
a... I'm going to give it a 4 as well, because it looks good. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll like it. Knowing me, I'll actually love the game, and I'll rate it a lot.
For all of these, because you see so many games that have such good potential and such a good, like, idea, but then it's ruined.
Yeah, you just gotta hope.
The Division.
Anyway, you're number 2.
Yeah,
This requires more energy.
my number 2 is... I don't think this is very well known, but I've seen it in the PlayStation magazine. The Ghost of Tsushima? Don't know how to say it, but...
Oh yeah, that game looks good. It's from do you know who it's by?
It's by the people who made Infamous.
Yes, so it's already going to get high on my list.
Like yeah.
Hopefully.
So it's basically a guy who's rebelling against this Mongol invasion or something like that.
Yeah, it's a historical. You play as a samurai.
Yeah, he's
who's
a samurai.
the only one left.
So you know, samurais.
It's very historical, actually.
Samurais are awesome. So
yes, we all know samurais are awesome. Nobody's denying that.
And it looks really good. Like, we barely see anything. There's a bit of trailer, like at Sony's Game Week in Paris. That's all we've got so far. But from the way it sounds really good. I don't know if it's co-op or not, but it does. It looks great.
Judging by Infamous, I think it'll be single player. Just saying.
Oh, if it's anything like Infamous, it'll be a good game. So.
Yeah, but Infamous is one of my favourite games of all times. So hopefully
basically, the combat needs to be good.
Yes.
The combat's got to be for samurai.
It's number 1 now.
I'm hoping it's really good.
Actually, we've got to rate it.
We've got to rate it.
I'm gonna rate it a
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna rate it a
hopeful.
3.5. But that's only because
3.5 isn't bad.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the game yet. If
me neither.
If it's like Infamous, it's gonna be good, but I have to be skeptical on this one.
You gotta hope they're gonna like produce something like Infamous.
Yes. Anyway, number 1.
That'll be where it's good.
My number 1 is a game I've kind of always wanted to play, but I just never actually have. And I've tried playing the first one on a PlayStation Now, and I learned the hard way that PlayStation Now is the worst thing that PS4 has ever got in its life. So I can't play it, But the sequel's coming out, so Red Dead Redemption 2. It looks awesome. I don't know what to say. It's a cowboy game. I mean, come on.
There's so
Who
much hype for
doesn't
this.
want to be a
However,
cowboy?
the thing I'm worried about with this game is it's been delayed. Like, it was going to come out 2017. It has been delayed.
Yeah, it has been delayed.
It's been delayed.
But
Is it coming out spring or fall?
it's spring. It is
Spring,
early,
yeah.
hopefully.
Very
Hopefully it
American.
sticks.
Spring or autumn, so it's spring. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't know whether there's. I mean, I'm glad they haven't released it too early. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yes.
But you know, I think maybe that you've got to wonder: is there some issues with it? Is that why they've had to, pull it back or something like that?
Also, another thing I'm quite hope is that I'm a bit mixed in for multiplayer. They said there's going to be multiplayer. Now, if they
I'm not sure
replicate
how that'll
GTA
work.
Online, if they manage to do another GTA Online, then it will be brilliant. But
That'd be good.
it's we got hope. One thing I do like the sound of those train heists, playing co-op train heists.
Oh, that sounds
That
great.
sounds fun. That sounds good. Anyway, it's your number one now.
Right, number 1, Far Cry 5.
Far Cry
Oh, wait,
5.
we didn't
my
rate
God,
it.
This game.
We didn't
Rate
rate
it.
Red Dead.
I'm gonna rate Red Dead Redemption 2 4.5 out of 5 because
I'll
I'm
give
really
it.
looking
I'll
forward
give
to
it a 4. It looks good. Okay.
Yeah.
Far Cry 5. I know we're both excited for this.
Yes, it looks good. It looks awesome.
Because we love Far Cry 4.
Yeah, we've done a video on that actually. Far Cry 4 was
And
brilliant.
we've played a
yeah.
lot more like off camera. I love Far Cry 4. Like, I only got it. Like, I know it's quite old, but I only got it like this. Like, I'd say. I got it last year. This year, 2017. I got it quite late. Like, I got it. What?
Yeah, I got it late
October or
as well,
something?
but I got it earlier than you.
I played it and I just loved it. I just couldn't stop playing it. I just really enjoyed it. And Far Cry 5, I don't know. It looks good. I don't know if it's.
It looks really good. I like the idea of the
Can it live
cult.
up to Far Cry
I'm gonna
4
be
though?
honest.
That's the problem.
Yeah, no, I think it's Far Cry 3 that everybody loves. Just saying.
Yeah, Far Cry 4 was
is
great though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's set in modern day USA, I think.
Yeah.
And basically,
I'm gonna rate this.
you're against a cult who thinks that the world's gonna end.
Yeah.
He's trying to save them. Something like that.
I'm gonna rate this game a 4.5 out of 5. I'm rating it the same as Red Dead Redemption.
I'm going
really
4.5
excited.
because you can Far Cry.
We can
It's a
agree on
good
this one.
series. You can always count on it to be good. So I'm not just hopeful. I'm confident it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with Far Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, right, before we end, I have got one bonus, which is a game that I think has been criminally overlooked.
Special mention.
I've only heard of it, like, I only read about it in PlayStation Magazine, but it just sounds awesome. It's called Rico. I tried to search for gameplay on YouTube, but it's almost as if it's non-existent.
Yeah,
It
I
is a
don't
game.
think it's too popular. Not in a bad way, but I don't think many people know about it.
You play as a cop who wants to take down a cartel, and you can play co-op, split screen as well, may I just mention, and online. The way I see it, it does remind me quite a bit of Rainbow Six Siege.
Does it?
It really does. Yeah, it's a tactical shooter where you have to break down doors and kill everybody. I don't think you can. I don't think there's regenerating health. I think it's a pure
That sounds
hardcore game.
decent.
It does sound good, and also the levels are randomly generated, which makes it even more harder.
Ah.
So it's going to be one of those games where it requires pure skill.
You know,
and
from
tactics.
hearing about this for the first time, that sounds quite good.
Yeah, it does sound good, and
We have
that's
to
why I
wait
wanted
for
to mention it
gameplay because I haven't really heard of
yeah,
it.
and it's got a really cool art style as well. It looks like a comic book. It just looks cool.
Ah.
So, you know.
Right. I'll give that a good. I'll go right in the. I'll go 3. I'll give it a 3. Just because
Yeah.
I barely know anything about
I'll
it.
give it a 3.5 just because I need more gameplay before I can actually
Yeah.
say any more. But it does look awesome. I am really excited for that. So these are our top 10 most anticipated games.
Well, top
Technically
11.
11. But
Yeah.
We'll say 10. 2018 looks like an awesome year, so I'm just
It looks
excited.
decent. It looks
Okay.
decent. Not many like absolute blockbusters, but there's some good-looking games.
Yeah, there's also one game that we didn't. There's two games that I didn't mention, but were close to making the list, but I just didn't mention them. It was Days Gone and The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah,
Those are the games
no,
that did.
there's a lot of games. Oh yeah, you didn't put Last of Us down. Looks good.
I
Everyone's
didn't put The
hyped
Last
for
of Us
that.
down just because I actually haven't finished. But I'm quite ashamed because I haven't actually finished the first game. So
Oh, yeah, I haven't played
I
Last of
can't
Us.
even play the first one.
It's better than
So
not playing it.
I'm
at
really
all.
annoyed. Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope 2018 will be a good year for you. See you guys
Thanks,
next time.
guys.